Hey everybody, it's TorontoUnicorn. I am in a special dress, in a very provocative one that I did put nipple covers on underneath just for YouTube. Otherwise, I would not have gone to such modest, steps. This is for, frankly, a guy who's coming over who's gonna fuck me. I'm not gonna lie. You'll never guess. You'll never guess who this guy is. He's been on a video on this channel one time before, I think, and then him and his wife were very, very, very important to the start of TorontoUnicorn. So it is the husband of the first couple I ever fucked as a swinger, as a brand new swinger, that crisp day in April 2019. It was this couple that I walked in, that brave, nervous, sober girl, to get a threesome, and it was them who I ended up hooking up with. You can imagine how fucking cool it is to be able to keep them in my life all this time. So once in a while we hang out. Now they have a special marriage, and his wife loves to send him to me one-on-one. Not all marriages like to play separately. They do. They like to play together too. It's the first couple I ever saw that showed me what was possible in terms of not only compersion, which is a term used a lot in the the sex positive lifestyle and beyond, but it's really when you are actually genuinely happy for someone when they have a good sexual experience or another experience without you even, right? It doesn't matter. And so for me, I've experienced compersion a lot in this lifestyle. I like watching my partners have sex with other people, for sure. I was never at that place where I wanted them to go do it without me necessarily yet, but we'll see. I'm totally open-minded. This couple's different. The wife likes to send them to me sometimes. She did many times before. Yeah, so I even used to text her in advance and be like, girl code check-in, like making sure I'm allowed to sleep with your husband. And then she'd be like, oh, you're so sweet. You don't have to do that, honey. He's always allowed. And I was like, okay, thanks. But you gotta check. So this is my outfit. I was literally too nervous to go on YouTube in just this outfit, even though it is totally technically covered. I'm still a little nervous. So I do have a modeling shoot in this. If you want to go to my fan page, that's where it's going to be. But yeah, so he's about 5 minutes away, and we're going to smoke some weed, and I'm going to take the nipple covers off, and we're gonna see what happens, and maybe we'll say send a little video to the wife after to say hello. So all right, you're gonna have to come with me. This is a fucking fun vlog, man. I have not been D'd in a fucking while. So yeah, so I was saying to my friend here, how vanilla and naive maybe I used to be, right? When I met them and I had my very first threesome, I thought, okay, I've hit a threesome. I've accomplished it all. Like that's my fantasy fulfilled. End game. And here we are a few years later, and you're about to go on a wonderful adventure in a warm place with your wife, your most understanding and amazing wife I've ever heard of. And yeah, so yeah. Anyways, I'm distracted because his hands are somewhere. But I'm gonna turn out this off, and we're gonna hang out again. Hey everybody. So yes, I am rosy cheeked and big smile on my face. I had a really good night, and I had a wonderful time with him. I'm gonna give him the name C on this channel, just because for lack of another name. He came over, we had a good hangout, and basically what kind of turned really interesting is because in the part of our hangout, I told him I was, what I was doing. He knew a bit about my channel and stuff, of course, but I was telling him how I like doming people. And so far, I've only dommed women, really. Oh no, Mr. Jella Valentine, I've dommed him. But then tonight he's like, well, why don't you dom me? And I was like, all right. And so in a way, I was able to direct my own sex. So just like I do as an orgy director in a club for other people, I was able to say to him, and I literally was like, you're going to be a good boy. I'm only giving that out if you earn it. Like, don't expect charity from me. And like, that's how we got started. And I was like, I told him exactly what to do to make me happy, where things needed to go, how long, when, at what pace. And because it had been a minute, and I say a minute to me is like 2 months. Because it had been a few months since I had sex, I needed him to go slower, right? And I loved that I could dom him and make him go slower, but also make him feel really great about it, because I was like, you're doing a good job, you're making me happy. Anyways, it was a good time, and I had a really good experience. So he is the husband of the couple. I'm gonna put a thumbnail on the screen so that you can actually also click above. There should be a little hyperlink for the video called "My First Threesome." It is with this couple, C and C. I'll call them because the wife's name starts with C as well. I do play with the husband once in a while, one-on-one. The wife fully knows and fully supports it, and then they're gonna go and enjoy the story about this when they have their own naughty time the next time. So that's how it goes in this lifestyle. It's all sorts of consensual recreational fun. I feel like a new woman. Maybe it's awoken something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's like one of those boards that's like, you know, how many days since an accident, and then it goes down to 0 every time somebody falls off a ladder. I'm gonna be like, how many days since sex? 0. Because the sex that we had was actually so interestingly dynamic, there's going to be an after dark to this, even though it's not a traditional storytime video. So I want you to come to my fan page if you want to hear the actual sex and what happened, because it's juicy. Thanks for coming with me. I'm about to order some fucking amazing food, and I'll show you so that you can enjoy it with me. The heat is. I'm having one of the spring rolls that I got. I'm gonna double dip it.